Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Backpack Trader Training Room for Thursday, November 20th, 2025. 1 week to Thanksgiving. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only, not financial advice. Trade your charts, not mine. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds that you can afford to do without. All right. No other session. This is our only session today. Crude. First trade in the morning. 906. This one was around 8:30, so too early. First trade goes to target one on the nose. 11 ticks. One on the trailer for 12. One and done session. YM is flat. Micro Russell is in a trade that's too early, obviously. Target 2 was our first actionable, would have been our first actionable in that one. Big trade with the wick. So we hit target 2 and we are trailing. Pound Aussie, getting it done this morning. 844.42 with a long setup. That gets us target 1 and target 2, 14 and 22 pips respectively. That's 36. That leaves 3 remaining positions. Let's stop out at 159 from the entry at 153. 6 pips times 3, 18 pips added to 36 is 54 pips on the morning. Unleaded was in a long trade, just stopped and reversed into short. $554 was our adjusted entry. And we hit 554 on the nose, so we're, oh, wait a minute. That canceled actually, so that trade canceled, so we're still in the long trade. I wasn't watching that carefully. I'm looking at it carefully. Lack of focus. So we are still, now we have a stop and reverse that's going to be at 34. And that triggered in. Stop at 96. So there's our short. Soybeans in a long trade. Gone through all 3 targets. Stop is at 1139 flat. That's too early. So we are waiting for a new trade there. And the market is open, and that's a valid trade on the Micro Russell. Actually, yeah, that's a valid trade. It's a big one again. So target 2, and we hit target 2 and target 3. So this one's being successful right off the bat in a big way. YM pushing up strongly as well. Let's put unleaded over here over top of Pound Aussie, since Pound Aussie was one and done. Micro NQ waits 4 minutes. 8:34 Central Time is exchange time. YM, quick little short, not so little either. Okay, too fast to catch. So we go back to the long. And so that's a get in sync at this point. That was also too fast to execute on the initial move. So we got to hope that's going to have to come back to us before we can get in. Plenty big to be a valid trade. Short trade on the micro NQ. Another long trade on micro Russell. How fast was that? Wait there, so should be in the trade. And that came, and it's a break-even stop out, I believe. 0.7 and yep, break-even stop out. So we have a win. Actually, a win to break even. Yeah, that one was too early. Three ticks. 402. Micro NQ. We break even, loss, and now we're in a short. Still not to our start time on that, and that's break even, so that's gone too far. So we'll look for another trade. Looks like it's a little bit noisy. And there is a long trade. That one's too fast to catch. Comes back to us, we'll enter it. And that's a break even. Now, that was actually no trade, but it was within our time. Ouch. Unleaded stops and reverses again. 576. All right, short trade on the micro NQ. There's a wick on that. That definitely should be in that trade. And that's a break-even stop out. So break even on our first trade. It's actually first two trades are break even. No, that's our first action that we could have gotten into. First one that wasn't too fast to execute. Soybeans picked up a short and has hit target one. Too many things going on here this morning. Didn't get that one hauled out. That's where it is. So target one in hand. Stop moves up. All right, this one did come back. So we are in this long trade. This is a big trade. And now we have a stop and reverse. Make it at, make it at 199 3/4. Also a big trade. Target one is our first actionable. And another stop and reverse potential here. And we do stop and reverse. 17 flat would be where I would go in. Oh well. And we go ahead. And now stop and reverse the other way. That's getting kind of noisy. That's essentially break even. Just a few ticks loss. And that's a loss. This one is his full loss. Long. I don't know how did that go through too fast. But there is our entry. So in the trade. And I think, yep, that's going to be another stop and reverse. That's going to be loss number 3. That'll end the session. Just got noisy there. Micro Russell, that's avoidable. That's a break even. So we had a win. Come back with just a single tick. Now wait a minute. Yeah, that was win there. Win there. No, that was a break even. Win, break even. No trade, break even. So 3 trades in, win and 2 break evens. I'm going to move unleaded back to where it belongs normally. Soybeans, still just target 1. Stop at 38 and 3/4. YM, I think I said we had a 1 and done, right? That one was too fast. That one wasn't. Well, yeah, that one was too fast too. That one was too fast. Short. The short gets us 1 and done. Gets us target 1. Let's make sure that was big enough. Yeah, 29 ticks. 1 and done on the YM. Soybeans trying to get target 2. It will be 1 and done. Unleaded with a target 2 win. 2 stop and reverses. And a target 2 win. We're probably going to need another trade on that. Target 1 certainly will need another trade out of that. First trade was a pretty significant loss. All right. That is, yeah, that's a break. Well, yeah, that's the target 1. How big was it? No, it was still target 3, so that's a break even on the long. 1 win, 3 break evens. Now we're in the short. Money management on the short. And a break even stop there. So 5 trades, 4 break evens and a win. break even. Money management point would have 1.5. Nope, no need to move money management on that one. So YM is done, pound Aussie is done, micro NQ is done, crude is done. Micro Russell, soybeans, and unleaded, and the 10 o'clock fruits at mini session. And the sixth trade, yeah, that looks like we probably did get into that. Nice solid move here. Three ticks for a 14 tick minimum. 23.98. And target 3 and target 4. 4 break evens, 2 wins. When this trade finishes, that will end the micro Russell. And we pick up another long on the micro, or not micro, on unleaded. Soybeans, target 2. Soybeans is going to be done on this trade. So. There is a money management and target 1 on unleaded. Target 3 on soybeans. Soybean stock comes down to 37 3/4. All right, let's see what our loss on this first trade was on unleaded. 529 to 554. Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. It was a stop. 582 to 554. 28 ticks. Yeah, 28 ticks. Down 56. Not as big as I thought. No, I'm sorry. It wasn't 54. It was this one. It's 34. So 28, 48, 90, 96 down. And we lose 34. Yeah, 34 to 76. Another 42. 84. Down 180. Target 2 there was 41. Puts us at 139. Oh, no, it might have, that was 37, so 143. Stop and reverse adjustment. So we go 76 to 79. 3 ticks. Even foot, so we're at even 140 down. $85.99 for the stop. Target 2 would have it at $85.99. Target 1 would go $86.02 because you have already hit a goal target where you took profit. So we don't want a profitable trade to also show a losing position. So that one would have, no, hasn't stopped out yet. Yeah, micro Russell was done. All right, unleaded gets target 2 again. Only 27 ticks on this one, not a big trade. And we are trailing now, so both target 1 and target 2 traders at 86.04. Down 113 for target 2. Let's see where target 1 is. 22 and 325. So you're down 155. And you pick up 16. 139. So 113 and 139. Less whatever we get on the trailer on this one. 10 a.m. crude mini session coming up. This could be a get in sync long for the 10 a.m. crude session. Soybeans with another, and yeah, target 3 and another down move on the stop. 130, or I'm sorry, yeah, 137 and a quarter. What do we get on the targets here? 11, 17, and 24. 28, 48, 52. 13 points. And we're at 37 and a quarter from 39 flat. So we're 1 3/4 points on the trailer. Let's see what volume pushing up toward session highs. Micro Russell is pushed through session highs, setting a new one. Volume very close to it, but not quite there. Soybeans pushing down. A couple of stop moves there. 35 and a quarter. 3 3/4 points now on the trailer. We are in the 10 o'clock session. Let's see. That was 59.02. So yeah, looks like we need to come back. It's still a get in sync at this point. Unleaded to 86.09. That's just 8 pips, or 8 ticks rather, so far. So unleaded, crude, and soy. Wow, soybeans. Bunch of stop moves there. Several quick bars. 32.5. 6.5 points on the trailer. So we're at 19.5 points. Almost $1,000 trade. 975. All right, unleaded up to 86.13. 12 ticks on the trailer now. All right, there is 32 flat. That's an even 20-point trade. $1,000 on the 4-position soybeans trade. Pound Aussie setting a new session high. Yeah, it looks like unleaded stops out at 86.13 for 12 pips, 12 points, 12 ticks rather. Now that means 101 on target 2. What did I say? 155. You know, 139 plus 12, 127 on target 1. All right, 10 a.m. crude mini session in the long trade now. Did come back and get an entry. Soybeans, 10 a.m. crude and unleaded, the active charts. Unleaded is flat. Soybeans is in its power quitting trade with the short. Trailing position still active. Strongly positive day on one trade. Strong pullback here on the YM and micro Russell. And crude is long. Not much left to watch. Let's see, 4-position trade on that soybeans trade. Risk is 17 ticks. Okay, so the risk would be 17 points. That's $850. Assuming 2%, you're looking at you would need about just under $45,000 account to make that trade at a 2% risk. Obviously, you can reduce the position sizes, or reduce the number of positions to reduce the risk. So if you cut it down to two positions, target and a trailer, I'd go target. I don't know. I'd probably go target 2 and trail. That's going to cut you down to about, you need 22 to 25,000 to do 2 positions on that. I'd have to go back and look at testing on that and see which is the better target, or which is the more profitable target on average. Another 2-tick move for the stop. $31.5. Unleaded in a new long trade. Yeah, not too big, a little bit bigger. 48 tick risk on this trade. And soybean stops out, so that's done. 1,025 for all 4 positions. If you go target 2 and trail, $17, which is 4 1/4, plus 7 1/2. 11 1/4 points. That's going to be 567.50. And we'll take this to probably about take it to, take it at least 10:30. We'll see how things are moving by then. Status quo. Soybeans is out, so 10 o'clock crude mini session and unleaded. Still the only things going. Crude trying to push higher and unleaded going along with it. All right, crude starting to make a move here. YM and the micro Russell headed back up again. And target one and money management on crude. That'll be a one and done session. Unleaded approaching money management as well. Blasting through target one there, almost within, well, one tick of target two. I would put the stop, since that's the only remaining position, I would put the stop at target one. Unleaded with money management. And there is target two. So that ends the crude mini session. Target two trade. 10. Target one was 10 ticks. Target two, 27 ticks. Added to our, so you got 27 ticks there, 12 this morning, 39 ticks on the day. $12 on the mornings on the 9 a.m. session, 37 or 27 on the 10 a.m. Unleaded with target one in hand. Stop at 658. Looks like it touched session high at 709. Yeah, that's exactly what it did. Target two is at 716 for 59. Would leave us 42 ticks underwater. New session high. And there we go through target two. So target two traders need another 42 ticks on the trailer. Or need 42 ticks on the trailer to get even. Trailer has moved again. So we are actually starting to trail. $6.59. And $6.69. So our entry was 656 or 7. 657. 12 ticks so far. Next move up should be 684 or possibly better. That's another 15 ticks. Let's see, target one traders were down 139. Oh, and we got 12. Yeah, we're 127 down. So target one traders got 38. You are 89 ticks down. You need 89 on the trailer to get even. Target two traders only need 82. I'm sorry, 42. YM and Micro Russell setting new session highs. The markets must definitely have liked this morning's news. Unleaded to 684. From 657. That's 27. Well, 42. We're down 15 ticks. Need just a little bit more of a push. Crude trade carry. Stop pushing up. We're two fixed positions are out of the trade. 59.77 for the crude stop. 86.84, 1.8684 unleaded stop. And now adding 5 ticks to that, 89. So we just need another 10 ticks to get target 2 even. So 86.99 would get target 2 traders even. Anything over 8,700 is going to be positive. We need 87.46 to get target 1 positive. And we aren't even up to that for the session high yet. Okay, no stop move on unleaded. Or crude for that matter. Now crude pushing up over $60 a barrel, new session highs. Unleaded looks like the next stop move is going to bring us to at least a break even on target 2. Got to get the stop up to about where the price is now to get target 1 even. But it's certainly within the realm of possibility. And this stop move would put us to, yep, there it is, 86.99. That puts us to dead break even on target 2, less trade costs. So if it stops out here, we actually could take another trade. Let's see. Next, no, we're going to be positive because we'll be at least 87.08. That would put us 9 ticks positive. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to be, that bar opened, and that bar's high is 742, 722 would be the close. And that's going to be well above the balance line. So we'll move up to 87.08, and target 2 traders will be positive. Target 1 traders need another 46 ticks on the trailer from here to get even. You're going to need 38 ticks after this next stop move, or no, 37. There it is, 47.08. 9 tick move. Or 87.08. Up close gets us to probably 87.17. All right, there's the stop out. I'm not going to follow another trade for target 1 at this point. But target 2 did get positive, took some work. 2 stop and reverse losses, and then 3 wins. To get it done. All right. Questions or comments? right. We did stop out at 8208. I'm going to call it a day. We will see everybody next Tuesday. Just Tuesday and Wednesday regular sessions at 9:30 next week. I'm not going to try to do, obviously Thursday's a holiday. And I believe we have an early close on Wednesday, so I'm not going to try to do a crude oil inventory session. There should be an inventory report Wednesday, I think. Let me take a look and see if right. Tuesday has early morning 8:30 news, red label, 10 a.m. several orange label reports. Wednesday unemployment at 8:30. Bunch of tentative stuff. Yep, there is a crude inventory report at 10:30. So let's see what the holiday calendar looks like. No, looks like Wednesday's going to be a regular trade day. Now those I think are central times. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be central times. Energies are actually traded out of New York, so it would be 5 p.m. rather than 4. All right. So there is a crude oil inventory report, and it's a regular trading day. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do the inventory report next Wednesday. Everybody have a good one, and we will see you next week, next Tuesday.